I was recently in Spain, and one thing that was pretty much on all the menus was patatas bravas. Fried potatoes topped with two delicious sauces. An aioli, a garlic mayonnaise, and a Bravas sauce that's red, rich, and spicy. So let's make patatas bravas. We'll begin with the prep work of the potatoes. I'm using 4 russet potatoes. Wash the potatoes and then peel them. Slice the potatoes in half, quarter it, and then cut it into equal-sized chunks. Give the chunks a quick rinse just to make sure that you get rid of all of the dirt and debris. Grab a high-sided saucepan, dump the potatoes in, add water, bring it to a boil. Once it starts to boil, cook it for 10 minutes or until the potatoes are slightly cooked but not cooked all the way through. We'll fry these guys and cook them all the way through a little bit later. Take the potatoes out of the water. I like to use a slotted spoon so that they hold their shape and they don't break. Separate the potatoes so they'll air out and dry, and then put them in the fridge for 40 minutes to an hour to cool off. While the potatoes are in the fridge, it's a perfect amount of time to knock out the sauces. I'm going to show you how to make the aioli first. It's quick, it's easy, it's a garlic mayonnaise, takes no time at all to do. Grab a lemon, chop it in half. For this technique, I'm using an immersion blender and it fits perfectly into this measuring cup. Juice half of a lemon right on in. In this recipe, it's a garlic mayonnaise, so you can use it for a wide variety of things. It goes well with steak, chicken, pork, fish, you name it. Next, add 1 full egg, drop it on in. Now we're on to what makes this aioli so flavorful, the garlic. 4 cloves of garlic. Smash them up, throw them on in. I like to use this garlic press. It's easy to work with. It minces the garlic extremely well, and above all that, it's super easy to clean. But hey, if you like to stroke a microplane, go for it. If you like to chop it up on the board, not a problem. Season it up with a dash of salt. Add 1/4 of a cup or 63 milliliters of extra virgin olive oil. To that, add a neutral oil. I'm using vegetable oil, half of a cup, 125 milliliters. Let everything settle for about 1 to 2 minutes. Grab your immersion blender and your glass container. You'll want to make sure that it has high sides. You don't want anything to spill out or overflow. Make sure the blender is flat on the bottom. Crank it up, let it blend on the bottom for about 10 seconds to mix together the egg, the lemon, the salt, the garlic. Then you can tilt it to the side to help mix everything together. This is a really quick process. You can make mayonnaise in under a minute. After a few seconds, everything will work itself together except there'll be a small layer of oil on the top. Take the immersion blender, move it up and down to help incorporate that oil, help it emulsify into this aioli. And I haven't cropped or edited the video. This is real time. I wanted you to see how quick and easy it is to make this sauce. This should last 1 week covered in the fridge. If it lasts that long, you'll probably devour it beforehand. Obviously, it goes great on patatas bravas, it goes great on sandwiches. Throw it on chicken, put it on pork, dip your prime rib in it. This is absolutely delicious. It's so much better than buying store-bought mayonnaise and putting garlic in it. Now, let's make Bravas sauce. I'm going to show you 2 recipes, one quick version and one slow, rich, dynamic recipe. We'll knock out the quick version first. Pour 3 tablespoons or 45 milliliters of extra virgin olive oil to a saucepan over medium to high heat. Add half of a tablespoon of sweet smoked paprika, and then drop in half of a tablespoon of hot smoked paprika. Grab a spatula, mix everything together, and would you look at that beautiful reddish orange color. And the smoky, spicy smell coming up off this, oh, you'll love it. After it's mixed, add 1.5 tablespoons or 12 grams of flour. Combine it with the oil and the paprika mixture. Let it cook over medium heat for 2 to 3 minutes to get that flour taste out. Pour in 1 cup or 250 milliliters of chicken stock or broth. Mix it in with a whisk. Make sure that that roux is up off the bottom and the sides of the pan and incorporate it into the sauce. Keep stirring the sauce over medium heat, and after a couple of minutes, you'll notice the sauce is starting to become thick and glossy. Once the sauce can coat the back of a spoon or the spatula and passes the line test, you're ready to give it a taste and adjust the seasoning. This Bravas sauce recipe is definitely quick and easy to make, but the taste is definitely simple. The next recipe I'm going to show you has a lot more ingredients to enhance flavor. You can always incorporate some of those ingredients into this sauce to kick it up a notch. Here we go with the spicy Bravas Sauce recipe number 2. Begin the good old prep work on half of a yellow onion. That's about 220 grams. Give it a chop. That takes care of the prep work. Let's throw it all together. Drop in 1/4 of a cup or 63 milliliters of olive oil into a saucepan over medium to high heat. Once the oil's hot, drop in that diced onion. Give it a mix and cook the onion until it's translucent and tender. When the onions are just about done cooking, add 1 clove of garlic finely minced. And I love this garlic press. It really pulverizes that garlic. It's easy to use and easy to clean. Cook the garlic for 1 minute and then we'll move on to the spices. Add 1 teaspoon of hot smoked paprika and 1 teaspoon of sweet smoked paprika. Make sure you get it all. Drop in a pinch of red pepper flakes and 1 teaspoon of cumin. The burner, it's over medium heat. Give it a stir and cook for 1 minute. Pour in 1 tablespoon, 15 milliliters of white wine vinegar. Dump in 1 teaspoon of sugar. Quickly give it a stir and then we'll move on to really adding a huge flavor boost. Diced tomatoes and its liquid, 1 can, that's about 14.5 ounces. Dump it on in. Mix everything up, bring it to a simmer over medium heat. And here we go, last but not least, the final ingredient, some oregano, a pinch, throw it on in. Give everything a mix, bring the sauce to a light simmer. Once it starts to simmer, turn the heat down to low and reduce for about 30 minutes. Occasionally give it a stir, check the liquid level. If the liquid level's low, add a little chicken broth or a touch of water. After 30 minutes, it should look like this, a touch of liquid, the tomatoes are reduced, take it off heat, now we're ready to blend. You can blend it any way you like. You can use a food processor, a blender, or an immersion blender. This can be blended as chunky or as smooth as you like. I like there to be a little bit of texture to my Bravas sauce. I like it to have that homemade feel, little bits of tomato and onion, absolutely a knockout. Give it a taste, adjust the seasoning, add a dash of salt if necessary. So there you go, that takes care of the second Bravas sauce recipe. And as you can see, this one has loads and loads of texture and flavor. So we've completed the aioli, the Bravas sauce. Now let's work on those potatoes to finish up this tapas recipe. Time to fry up the potatoes. The oil, it's at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 176 Celsius. Drop them in batches to keep that oil temperature high. And keep in mind, the potatoes, they were cooling off / drying in the fridge while we were taking care of the sauces. That was about 40 minutes to an hour. Fry the potatoes for 5 to 6 minutes or until they're golden brown and start floating on top of the oil. Place the potatoes on a baking sheet with a paper towel to absorb the oil and hit them up with some salt. Complete the process until all of the patatas are fried. And check it out, crispy on the outside, nice and tender on the inside. That takes care of the potatoes. Let's plate up this tapas dish. Everything's ready to go. Here's our smooth sauce, our simple sauce that took a matter of minutes to make. And then we have our complex Bravas sauce that took a little bit more time to make but has a rich flavor and loads of texture. And finally, the aioli, the garlic mayonnaise. It was a snap to make, it's rich, it's creamy. So let's load up these potatoes with the sauce. I'm gonna use the second Bravas sauce recipe. Look at that, it has a great texture, it's rich, it's flavorful, full of spice, it holds on those potatoes perfectly. Now let's dollop on some of that aioli. Oh yes, this is bringing me back to Barcelona. The smells, the flavors, the look, check it out. That rich, thick aioli topped on that Bravas sauce, dash of paprika on top. There you go. So that's how you make Patatas Bravas. Thanks for watching the Sauce and Gravy channel. Make sure to hit that like button, smash that subscribe button if you'd like to learn more sauce and gravy making tips and techniques.